Oh, hey business warriors, how you doing? And AMC shareholders now get free popcorn. Woohoo! I'm sure you want to hear about that. We'll get onto that in just a moment. But first of all, let's talk about what happened with AMC stock today. So AMC surged 100% for the day, okay, which is incredible. It went from 30 something dollars per share all the way up to over $70. I think the stock was at $72 at one point. Market cap surpassed GameStop today, which is crazy. Right now it's down at about $62 per share in after hours trading, okay? So that short squeeze action taking place. Today was really the first massive leg up in that. And that means that the stock has actually gained 3,000% year to date, which is incredible. So if you invested, $100, back in January or, end of last year or whatever, you would have, 30 times that. You'd have 30 times that now, so you'd have $3,000 or something like that. Anyway, so I want to go through, in this video I'm going to analyze some stuff, what's been going on, but let's read through this CNBC article so we can talk about what happened today. So AMC trading frenzy doubles stock price as movie chain further embraces its retail investors. Okay, we're talking about the free popcorn there. We'll get onto that just a little bit later in the video, all right? So anyway, let's read through this article. So meme stock traders rallied on Wednesday, sending shares of AMC Entertainment up 95%. The stock closed at an all-time high of $62.55 per share, nearly double Tuesday's closing price, okay? Nearly double the closing price from the day before, and it's also double the previous all-time high several years ago. Its previous closing record, yeah, this is what they're saying now, its previous closing record had been $35.86, which was set on March 23rd, 2015. At one point, AMC's stock spiked as high as $72.62, far above its previous intraday high of $36.72, which occurred on Friday. And they did actually halt trading due to instability. That's the thing with the markets. If the stock increases or decreases by too much percentage, they actually halt trading for 15 minutes. I logged into Robinhood at one point and saw that it was halted. Here we go, they're talking about that now. Trading was halted several times during the day as shares soared more than 100% to reach new heights. At the end of the day, more than 710 million shares were exchanged during trading, nearly double the number of AMC's shares outstanding. The company's 30-day average volume is 143 million shares. And that's true, they've been trading at massive volume over the past week. I've been looking at Robinhood every day, and I actually don't own AMC through Robinhood. I own it through Schwab, but Robinhood's just an easier interface. And I've been looking at the volume every day, and every day it's always at least double or triple their average volume, which is, absolutely crazy. And, a lot of share volume, it gives you an idea that, there's going to be volatility either for good or for worse. So, let's go back to the article. So the manic activity comes despite a report that a hedge fund had sold its stake in the movie theater company. On Tuesday, AMC reported it had sold 8.5 million newly issued shares to Moderate Capital, the latest in a series of capital raises for the stock, a favorite of Reddit traders. The hedge fund later turned around and sold all of its AMC stock for a profit, according to Bloomberg News. So this is pretty funny because, AMC, obviously, its stock price is inflated. It wants to raise money. The company's still in debt, okay, so they want to get back on their feet, which is great for AMC, for people, looking for the long term, okay, getting the balance sheet back into health. But this hedge fund, I guess they've been reading Wall Street Bets. They came in like a boss, bought the shares, and waited for the short squeeze, and then just sold it. All right, some diamond hands. They're not really playing the same game that we're playing, but you got to take profits sometimes. So that's what I want to talk about next, is really when to take profits with this, okay? Because, we talk about diamond hands, but AMC's not going to continue going up forever, okay? There is, obviously there is going to be an end to it. The company on paper, looking at like PE ratio and stuff, it's nowhere near worth what, the stock price is inflated to through a short squeeze and everyone buying for the memes and the laughs, all right? So I want to show you this. So let's go back to this from GameStop earlier this year, the actual short squeeze. And I want to show you this because it just kind of puts it in perspective, okay? So don't look at the figure at the top, the 282, but look down on the chart where it says 347 USD, all right? That was the closing price, the peak, on January 27th, all right? And you can see that we basically had January 27th, and then it dropped down on the 28th down to 200, okay? It lost like 30% of its value, 40%. And then it rose back up on the 29th and to another lower peak, and then it just dropped like a dead weight all the way down to lower than $100 a share. So you only really had 1, 2, 3, like 4 days when it was sort of up at those heights above the $200 level, and then it shot right back down again, okay? So that's just kind of to illustrate. So with AMC, you know, I don't envisage this really high peak for AMC to last more than a week, okay? I would really be looking at probably this finishing by the end of the week, all right? And the following week, not gonna be about AMC anymore, you know? I really believe that because, well, just looking at what happened last time with short squeeze, I mean, all of the experts about this say that you gotta watch out with this because it can go down as fast as it goes up. So if you own AMC now, my advice to you, which isn't financial advice because I'm not qualified to give financial advice, but just sharing with you what I'm thinking, is that you need to kind of start coming up with an exit strategy for AMC, okay? Now you might want to hold on to some of the stock just for the diamond hands, just for the memes, but it's okay to take profits, all right? What's the point of investing if you're not going to take profits, okay? We've already beat the hedge funds. We've forced them to buy the shares through short squeeze. So I would recommend see what the stock does tomorrow, okay? Today, maybe we've reached that initial peak like we saw with GameStop. Tomorrow, maybe it'll drop down. I don't know. All right. If it continues to rise up tomorrow, I would say probably the next day will be a red day for AMC. Maybe Friday we'll see a little peak, but you know, often on Friday afternoons, people start to wind down their positions before the weekend. So you may see a little bit of a dismal day on Friday. So personally, I would definitely be starting to look at dollar cost averaging out of my position in AMC. Even you could have started doing that today, but I'm certainly going to see what it does tomorrow. Maybe there will be a little bit of a rally tomorrow, I'm not sure, but probably I'm going to start dollar cost averaging out, selling in chunks, okay? I actually sold my entire position of AMC on Friday, okay? And I'm still in AMC, so I'll get to that part. And don't worry, we're going to tell you about the free popcorn for AMC investors in just a moment as well. But yeah, I sold out of my entire position, and I took a profit. I had about 100% profit. But then I kind of regretted it because I got distracted by looking at pot stocks, okay? Because there's marijuana legalization bills going through the House and expected in the Senate. They may federally legalize marijuana, which will send pot stocks like Tilray, Sundial, Canopy Growth. It'll send them to the moon, okay? So I started taking my profits from AMC and investing them in pot stocks, okay? Tilray and SNDL I bought. I did a day trade on Friday with SNDL, made a little bit of money. I went back into it on Tuesday. But yeah, on Tuesday morning, I just thought, you know what? I kind of feel that AMC, you know, there's a lot of people talking about AMC. There's a lot of people making YouTube videos entitled All In on AMC, right? Notably Kevin, Andre Jick. Like, I feel there's still a buzz around AMC. There's no fundamentals, but there's enough buzz, enough hype to send it to the moon again, right? So I bought back in at about $30 per share on Tuesday morning with about half, you know, the money I'd taken out on Friday. And, you know, sure enough, in the after hours session on Tuesday, it started shooting up. I think it shot up to about 37. And then today, of course, was just a huge day for AMC. So I'm very pleased. I've doubled the money I put in on Tuesday. I made 100% gain, or over 100%, 110, 120, something like that. My math is terrible, but you know, that's not why you watch this channel. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be starting to think probably tomorrow, depending what happens, I may sell half that position. And I'll probably keep a few shares just so I can say I'm an AMC shareholder and get the free popcorn, which is what we're going to talk about today, because AMC has actually set up a section of their website for shareholders, okay, specifically for retail investors. Check this out, all right? So we've got this AMC Investor Connect, okay? Let me read this out to you. If you're a current stockholder, let us know and we'll send you special offers, starting with an initial free large popcorn just for signing up. Woohoo! And the latest AMC Investor Connect updates. The popcorn offer will be conveniently added to your AMC Stubs account within 7 days. So you only need to scan your virtual card to receive the discount, and then you have to join AMC Stubs and then tell them that you are an investor when you join. I'm not sure if you have to show any proof. Maybe you just tell them you're an investor. I don't know anything about that, but this is the page, so you can just go on Google and search AMC Investor Connect. I found it hard to find actually on their website, but if you search it on Google, this comes up. And I like the little details as well. They've put like little candlestick charts in there as well. It's kind of funny. But yeah, so you can now get a free popcorn. It's not every time you go, it's just one free popcorn when you join. But you get it free for being an investor, and apparently some special deals as well. So guys, just to recap, amazing day for AMC. If you are in AMC, I'd recommend starting to look for an exit strategy, unless you're one of those hardcore diamond hands people who are just like, I'm gonna hold until I die, right? Against the hedge funds, whatever. I think that's over the top, but you know, I'll hold a few shares. I'll probably sell out most of them, you know, this week, start looking for my exit strategy. What I'm going into next, well, I've been buying pot stocks. I'm very into the pot stocks right now because of this marijuana legislation going through Congress. Personally, I don't smoke marijuana. I think that the CBD oils and stuff are very useful, so I kind of prefer it from that point of view. I don't really like the idea of actual marijuana, but whatever, guys. I mean, some people like it, so each their own, you know? But yeah, I feel like these companies are really poised for something great. So that's my next move, okay? I've been looking at pot stocks next. A lot of people on Wall Street Bets are talking about it as well. So just a little tip there, not financial advice, but that's kind of what I'm doing. But hey, maybe we'll see another huge day for AMC tomorrow. You never know. All right, guys, please subscribe if you're new. If you're into stock trading, you want to trade things like AMC and cryptos like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, etc., check out Webull in the links below. You can get 2 free stocks just for signing up and funding your account with my link. So don't miss that deal. Absolute no-brainer. Awesome deal. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.